Before union government tables a crucial anti-triple talaq bill in the Lok Sabha, the BJP parliamentary party is meeting under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The party is expected to discuss the bill which seeks to criminalize practice of instant triple talaq among Muslims. Remember, a whip has been issued to all BJP MPs to be present in the parliament, both houses in fact, and also today and tomorrow. The bill, prepared by the inter-ministerial group headed by Home Minister Rajnath Singh, makes instant triple talaq in any form, spoken, in writing or by electronic means, illegal and void. The bill even provides for a jail term of 3 years for the husband if he resorts to a practice like this. In fact, the Congress met under Rahul Gandhi's leadership yesterday and backed the triple talaq bill. The Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage bill is listed for introduction in the Lok Sabha by Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad. Earlier, AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi opposed Centre's anti-triple talaq bill and even called for unity among Muslims.
पिक्चर की अहमियत है, मेरी शरीयत की अहमियत नहीं है। औरतों के हुकूक की बात करते हो मगर पिक्चर रिलीज नहीं होना क्योंकि उसमें गलत दिखाया गया और मेरे कुरान और सुन्नत में तुम तरमीम करोगे। अब कोई बोल रहे 3 साल की सजा। अच्छा, अगर उन्हें जेल को चले गया तो कौन देखेगा बीवी को उसकी? मोदी साहब देंगे पैसे उसको? देंगे पैसे उसको?
Let me go across to my colleague Anindya Banerjee, who is joining me live for more on this story. Anindya, two things are very clear. A, the debate over whether this bill should be there or not, that has to be settled. Of course, the Muslim clerics opposing it, but there is a larger consensus that there needs to be a bill to protect the Muslim women. But the criticism of the government is that they hurried it up without, in fact, going in for larger consultation.
Well, that's the second, as far as the second allegation is concerned or criticism is concerned, that goes to a certain extent because they are immediately after the Supreme Court judgment. But be as it may, what we are told by the at this point in time that the parliamentary board is on, parliament party, I beg your pardon, is on here in the parliament, and what the Prime Minister has conveyed, what persons in the BJP has told us, that be aggressive on the floor of the House. Don't be on the defensive, because they do understand that the Congress is going to raise the issue that why only Muslim women, there are issues, why only make it, because the Congress has made it clear that they want it to be a religion neutral issue. As far as AIMIM, they are going to use a lot of rhetoric on the floor of the House. But as far as the BJP is concerned, they want their floor managers, they want their, the leader of the Lok Sabha to be extremely aggressive on the floor of the House. So that is the stand of the BJP. It remains to be seen how it stands in the days, in the hours to come in the day.
Anindya, thank you so much for joining me with all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this story. Now, moving on. All right, we're just waiting for, in fact, our senior journalist to join us on this and get us more details on how it is going to be played out in the Parliament. And in fact, this is, of course, an important legislation. There are certain loopholes that people feel that, in fact, the government should have plugged in before, in fact, putting this bill forward. Let me go across to National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastava for more on this. Rahul, two things I would like you to tell our viewers. Number one, I beg your pardon. Number one, how and when will this bill be presented? Is there a larger consensus in the Parliament that BJP has been able to build to support this bill? And what about the criticism that is coming in on the government as far as not having enough time or not going for wider consultations? There are still loopholes as far as the provisions in this bill is concerned.
Ankit, first, there is a law of the land dictated by the Supreme Court in which triple talaq, the instant triple talaq, not the other one, the instant triple talaq has been banned. Now, given the fact that it has been banned, there is a crisis faced by the government that once something is banned, what do you do with the practitioners in case a complaint is lodged by one of the victims? Now, in case one of the victims of instant triple talaq approaches the police or the system, there is nothing to punish or bring the law book to somebody who is practicing it illegally. And that is why the government had started consultations on it, sent letters to all the states that the government is planning to bring a law in which it is going to become a punishable offense. Now, as far as consensus is concerned, most of the states had responded. All the BJP states had positively responded naturally. Some other states also, like Orissa and others, had certain reservations, but they said that they will talk about it when the bill is brought in Parliament. The second fact remains that what exactly is the politics on it. Now, this bill can only be a victim of politics. Primarily, what we are being told that the bill is likely to be introduced today, and it could even be taken up for passing. The Congress, which is the principal opposition party, what it has said is something, not a very clear version on this bill. What the Congress is saying, that it wants that it should cover almost everybody who can be a victim. But the fact is that last week there was a secret meeting between Congress and several other opposition parties in which certain amount of clarity came that the Congress will like to oppose but will not come in front on its own and will use the other political parties. Now, what some political parties like Samajwadi Party and others are saying, that how can there be a criminal offense as far as the civil law is concerned?
Right.
And that could be one reason why there could be opposition. What the government is saying, that child marriage is a civil issue, but there is a punishment for it.
Rahul.
And that is what the government stand is going to be in Parliament.
Rahul, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Important bill being presented in the Parliament today. And of course, Rahul is going to get us more details as this is tabled in the Lok Sabha.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.